To get started, you want to match up all the ends of your cords and then pull out a few inches so that you can make your tie-on end, and then just tie a temporary knot. And once you've done that, you want to attach your cords to the top of your board. So once you've attached your cords to the board, you should end up with your two shortest cords in the centre and then your longest cords at either side. So to begin, what you want to do is you want to take your two outside cords and then clip the rest of the board to the bottom of the board. And I'm going to do a couple of square knots just to fasten everything in place. So you want to go over, over and through. And then under, under and through. And you can just do one if you want, or you can do a few to begin. So once you've done as many square knots at the beginning as you want, you can start the main part of your pattern. So to do that, you want to take your two shortest cords and you want to clip these to the bottom of your board. And this time you're going to be doing square knots with two cords at a time, but you're going to be leaving which ones you're not doing the square knots with out. So I'm going to start with the next colours. I just want to go over, over and through. And then under, under and through. And then I want to take the two colours that I didn't work the first time and put these over the top of the other ones and then pull these out of the way and then do another square knot, but just with these two colours. And then once I've done the square knot with these, again I'm going to bring these two over the top and move these out of the way and then do another square knot. And I'm going to move these over the top again. So each time you're doing a colour switch, you want to bring them over the top if that's what you've done from the beginning. You could do it the other way around and go underneath if you preferred, but whichever you do, just do it consistently each time. You just want to keep repeating these steps all the way down until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it to be. So once you've got the bracelet almost as long as you want it, you can finish it the same way you began. You want to clip all but two of your cords to the bottom of the board and then just do a couple of square knots to fasten. So once you're happy that everything is nice and tight at the bottom, you can unclip from the bottom of the board and then you can trim and seal the two side ends just so that your tail end doesn't get too bulky for tying on. So I'm going to seal with a lighter here, but you could use glue if you prefer. So once you've sealed your two ends, you can take the remaining cords and split them into 3 sections, and then you want to make a braided tie-on end so that you basically tie your bracelet on when it's done. And you want to do this at both sides. And once you've got the braided tie-on as long as you want it, you can take all the cords and tie a knot in the end to keep everything in place. And then you can trim and seal any excess. So I'm going to use a lighter to seal here, but you could use glue if you prefer. And once you've finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. And that is your completed 4-colour macrame bracelet.